What is up, YouTube? This is Zach at Dream Media Home Theater, and I'm out here with Chris, and we're going to be opening up, unboxing this massive PB16-Ultra. This is the biggest, baddest sub that SVS has to offer.
I have two.
These bang. I've heard of myself, but we just brought this line on, and we just want to show you everything that they have to offer. As you can see,
yeah, we're pretty much rounding the end of our stock that we ordered. We ordered $20,000 in SVS gear to debut and do this big rollout for you guys. And this is the biggest, baddest thing that they offer. And if you guys are the people, the type A type of people that need the biggest and baddest stuff, this is what you need. And
you need it.
It makes sense that I have two of these at home because why not? You know?
Why not? It never hurts to have a little more bass.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing.
Yep. And if you guys aren't one of our subscribers, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below and give us a big thumbs up. Let's do it, Chris. Interesting. Oh yeah, and when this is delivered, get your biggest, strongest friends because this thing's a monster.
Yeah, be prepared to tip the delivery driver.
Yes.
Heavily, because you're not going to want to do this by yourself.
No.
If you can, grab one of the furniture dollies, and that might help you out. But besides that, I mean, you need two people to get this thing in the house.
I brought it on a dolly, and I needed Chris's help.
He almost went through the wall.
Yeah, no, this thing is massive.
Go ahead and lift that part up real quick, and then we'll rotate it.
Okay.
Watch the speakers. Yep. So there's a technique of doing this. On that end, it says start here. And then basically what you do is you have to get in there and just do the SVS push, because every single subwoofer that I've seen, every unboxing video that I've seen, it's the exact same thing.
Wow. I need an adjustment.
You good, Buttercup? All right.
Woo!
Alrighty. So let's rotate this thing. Let's get it off the cardboard. So with things this big, as you can see, I'm struggling to move this thing around. You see this big old cardboard box back here, right?
Man.
And a lot of you guys have wife considerations to deal with. So what I would highly recommend before giving us a call is make a cardboard template of the dimensions of this thing, and then see if the wife actually approves it, because you don't want to have to box this thing up and ship it back, because like we just showed you guys, it's a pain to move this thing around.
But yeah, and it's I'm not sure how it looks on YouTube, but it's big.
So this one actually comes with a remote still. You also get your product registration, and then you also get a goodie catalog of all the stuff that SVS has to offer. You got your power plug in there. You got this absurdly large barbecue grill for the front. It has three posts on it. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen my video, but whenever this thing gets going full tilt, it actually bends this metal. The subwoofer bends this metal with the actual...
I put two of these in a theater, guys, and I think we had them both at like 10 to 20% output because it was just so insane. I mean, this thing will bring your house down, piss your neighbors off. It's awesome.
So just roll it this way. Get out your end. There you go. So this one is a 16-inch driver. You're going to have 3.5-inch ports on the bottom of it. And then with that, you're also going to have your display readout right up top. And at the same time on the bottom, woo, I know, right?
Look at that, sexy.
This is your display port, so if you want to, use your controls right here, you have your directional controls, and then it has an actual readout, so it gives you the ability to control it right there on the front. If you don't want to do any of that stuff, if you don't want to mess with the remote, or if you lose it, you can also use the SVS app. So if you have your cell phone on you, all you do is, or your cell phone or your tablet, you just open it up and you can program in different modes like night mode, wife mode, whatever it is. It basically turns down the preset on it because you can save different presets on here. And another thing I didn't mention with the other sub that we did is that these have DSP in it. So with something this large, right, you don't want to keep moving this thing around and doing like the subwoofer crawl and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, exactly. So with this one, it has DSP in it. So with that, you also have the ability to do Room EQ Wizard. And if you if you guys have no experience with the software, it's kind of a pain to learn. But once you get it dialed in, it basically helps you understand the complete dynamics of your subwoofer in your space. And if you guys have this in the best location, pretty much anything else in there, you can tune in the best linear frequency response throughout the entire range. So it's actually really cool. You have 3 of these foam ports that get included. They're actually loaded down here already. And then you get that 16-inch driver like I was talking about. It's that composite driver. And this spider is stiff, brand new. So I would probably recommend give this thing about 500 hours and then do a recalibration. So after that, the spider's nice and loosened up for you guys. And then you might be able to actually even turn it up. Or hold on. Yeah, you'll be able to turn it down because your calibration will probably be too hot from the factory. Whew, dude, I'm sweating.
Yeah, dude, this thing's a beast. Check it out, guys.
Well, Gene. And this thing goes deep. Like, you can't even fit all the way in there.
Where did your arm go? Spin that bad boy around. Let's take a look at the rear side.
So with this high gloss finish, I would recommend if you are going to move it regularly, grab some gloves. That way you don't, get your fingerprints on it and different things like that. And just to clean it, just get a microfiber towel and some water. Don't really put any product on here. It's just going to leave a film. So you just want to keep this thing nice and dusted, microfiber towel. And if you ever need to, with this piano gloss finish, you can actually, if you ever scratch it up, like get your ring on there or something like that, or the cat comes over and jumps on there, you can get an automobile car polisher, and you can actually just take this thing down to the most luxurious shine that you've ever seen. So I plan on doing a video of that. Haven't done it just yet, but it's something to consider, especially if you're spending big money like this. Then you don't have to worry about anything happening to the finish. Back here, you're going to have your couple different inputs. You're going to have your manual inputs. You have LFE, which I would highly recommend using that. And if you guys have a really, really advanced processor and you're not necessarily using just traditional AVR, you're going to have XLR inputs, right? So you have your XLR inputs, which are balanced inputs, and you can daisy chain these things. So if you want to do one right channel, one left channel, you can do that as well. Or what you can do is have one going into the right, and then have one coming out of the right, which I do at home. And then you basically run these things together. Very simple. You have your power port back here, power button. This plate amplifier back here, you're gonna have 1500 watts continuous power and then up to 5000 plus watts whenever this thing really gets going full tilt. So those massive, crazy chest thumping explosions, it's gonna be able to deliver that right on demand. And you don't necessarily have to upgrade your home electrical circuits, because these have very, very advanced circuitry in them to where they traditionally don't dim your lights. So they have really good capacitors in there that can serve the best purpose for your electronics. And I have 2 of these, and I don't have a single problem with lights dimming or anything like that.
You running it through a power conditioner?
Yes, so I do run these through a power conditioner, which I don't recommend using any type of direct connection to the wall. A lot of people do that because it says that you're supposed to get the most juice, but I would rather save my bacon and protect my device.
Absolutely.
And have a little bit of compromise there rather than being down a subwoofer for an extended period of time. But I mean, SVS's customer service, top notch. They're going to go ahead and get you taken care of anything anyway. So I know that a couple people with Epsons, they've had to replace their power unit because they've had a power surge. So it's just a couple things like that to consider.
Yeah, and any questions you guys have, just give us a call. We're happy to help you out. And
I'm sweating. This thing is freaking heavy, man.
Guys, we've been in this room for 12 hours.
And we're not done.
No, we're not. There's still like 4 or 5 subs out there. Anyways, we do it for you, YouTube. We love you guys. Anyways, this is the unboxing. You know we're gonna bring a demo out too, so make sure to check that video out. If you guys like this video, you found it informative, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. Until next time, this is Zach and Chris with Dream Media Home Theater. Thank you for watching.